the still movements of our souls in uniting in more of a calm state of a warm embrace is then seeing that who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light create from a divine manifestation of more peace. This peacefulness is a natural acceptance of how you are seeing the patterns of much determination, and willingness to welcome more of the energies of the new earth into a divine union. From the intentions that you bring forth into this world, then you are assisting in making sure that you are connected to the cosmic existence that exists inside of you, by your intent. Intentions that you place into this world is a necessary part of how you are ascending, as this is about layering information that is purely from your divine rooted being, which then expands into how you are in a blissful nature. This energetic frequency is built upon, it is not stopping, as you are seeing the immediate feeling of healing inside of you that remains as you listen more on in your surrendering of the ego mind, which is trying to stay in stagnancy, instead of pure harmony. Our intentions as one galactic crew on our ascended paths is to continue to exist in a harmonious level of being, and not to focus on a disharmonious nature, as our unconditional love as one light team is meant to spread to each of you. As you are seeing how this process is reached into a state of completion, then this is the destiny that has been divinely planned for many lifetimes, since coming to this planet many thousands of years ago, over so many hundreds of lives, split in thousands of bodies. The final entrance into such a reality is to then be more upgraded into a stillness of your soul, by your welcoming of how you are upgrading beyond the lasting harmfulness of those who are against our galactic crew, into a pureness of our light beings. In being here as a collective of various extraterrestrial beings, our bravery is to show you that there is no fear of receiving ego judgments of talking about such information openly. This is sharing with you a realness that then expands into a uniting presence that is meant for each of you to see the reality changes in your life to be realized even more. As long as you are feeling no lack in your efforts to embrace more of unity consciousness, then this is taking place in your daily creative flows, to create from the soul connection that you are feeling to our galactic uniting. Those that are saying with ego, "You are not of the light, I am not for the GFOL," are those that are for the cabal, and it is important to have no focuses on such souls, as that is the voice of deception, and our inner connective nature to each of you remains as a strong vibration of pure unconditional love. As you need guidance, then you receive it, as you need air for your body, you are having it, and this is from the grace of our creations to create such a planet in being God. We are the creators of this earth, and in such a computer program that has been created from our engineers, then you are seeing how these layers of such an experiment in duality has been set up. In the creations of your planetary systems, then this is bringing forth the reality of truly being the creators, as this is the root of each of your beings, which is the true essence that then is creating more pathways of light. From the inner nature of your own expansion into more creations that are centered in pure mastery, then you are balanced enough to enter the mastery of your soul. In each soulful connection that you are reaching out to, then each creation that you make is divine, and is guided with intentions that are pure, as long as you are in the nature of peacefulness. Sure, those holding on to the lower vibrations are going to try and place their own dissatisfaction with life on you, as it is not important to focus on those projecting judgments, to those holding on to the ego lower self. You notice that as you tell those souls who are holding on to fear, that they are in the lower realms of ego, they often say with ego, "What are you talking about? I think you are in the ego. Shame on you for telling me that. Who the hell do you think you are?" Some people, gosh. The ego is destructive in nature, and is not centered in peacefulness, which you see the more you rise out of duality, as your focuses, then do not place attention on those souls who are stuck in duality. There is no ego convincing with those souls who are stuck in the lower vibrations, as the ego is not the way to go in our ascended realms. As you see that as you awaken more, then you are able to tell the evolution of another soul. This is not about a separated nature, this is about seeing that in unity, then you are awakened inside more, which then provides you to see the mass amount of information downloads that you are receiving now is processed in your intuition. Sure, those stuck in ego still are going to say, I know this already. Do you have something more practical to do? It is an error in consciousness to jump to doing, instead of being, while being then allows you to react to situations of chaos in a gentle manner, as it is welcome for you to express yourselves. In no way is it about ego labeling, wrong or right, as you notice that those holding on to such a reality are not going to see our higher realms at all. Any information that you receive from such a reality is all created to be more in the new earth. It is not meant to be misleading at all, and those that are spreading lies about our galactic communities are not going to be successful, as they are controlled by the patterns of the cabal. In seeing through the veils of separated natures, then you are not disconnected from any of our star beings in human bodies on this planet, but you are connected to each of us, unified in our starships. Such a reality is grounded in pure harmony, and an abundant nature that is consciously sharing with you more of an inspiration to be given for your own advancement of life. You each deserve to soar into more unity inside, to soar into more success in joining our Galactic Light team, as we are going more upwards in a pure nature, in a field of pure bliss together. Our warm nature is healing, and is consciously here to bring each of you into more of your destiny, into being the healers of the new earth, to then bring you through the hell of duality, back into heaven in our ascended realms. The spiritual nature of being risen in vibrations then shows you that our light beings exist in the hologram of the 3D form, and exist on our starships in physical bodies. This is natural, as those of you asking with ego, so I don't have to experience death if I choose ascension? That is old, and fear-based to even focus on such a voice, as our reality in the new reality in our cosmic paradises is to then encourage each of you to simply continue on your ascension paths. As a result, you are going to continue to see and focus more, and feel more energy upgrades happen in your daily lives, as this is the most honorable reality that you are able to experience in being on a planet now in the human form. As being extraterrestrials that are generous, unkind, our roles are to continue to offer you assistance on your ascension paths, in the cycle of continuous motions that are upgraded in calmness. In being more calm, then you are not living outside of the now, but you are embracing your talents which are balanced inside of you in this moment. We stand in a warm guardianship home. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.